These are the first LV fragrances that I'm not going to glaze. As a lot of you guys already know, I am the original LV glazer. I love the brand, and I've been getting a lot of comments and DMs about my opinions on the Chinese exclusive collection. And shout out to Fragrance Viking, because he let me try them while I was in Dubai. And I have mixed emotions about these fragrances. Now we're going to start with my least favorite, Moontail. Now, Moontail, unfortunately, is not what I was expecting it to be. To be quite honest, the easiest way I can explain this fragrance is a slightly fresh floral fragrance. And the reason why I really didn't resonate with this was because this fragrance was way more floral than I was expecting. It was kind of an immediate no for me. Honestly, I didn't even go back to smell it multiple times. I was just like, nah, this is not it. And I just moved on to the next one. Now in the middle, I have to put Ink Mark. And Ink Mark is actually a decent fragrance. I do think it smells good. However, I was definitely expecting a lot more incense, and I was expecting a lot more of an inky type of smell, which it did not have at all. Honestly, you can even barely pick up anything ink. I have Inspiring Ink by YSL, and that is an ink fragrance or an ink accord fragrance, versus Ink Mark is not inky that much in my opinion. To me, it is more of a just creamy sandalwood. And when I say sandalwood, don't think about Lovers from LV. Don't think about Santal 33. It is not as sour of a sandalwood. A lot of people describe that pickle smell. You're not gonna find that in Ink Mark. You're going to get more of a creamy, more subtle sandalwood. And honestly, I found it quite enjoyable. It was a little bit underwhelming. I don't know if I would go through the hassle of trying to get a bottle of that, to be honest. But it was nice, and you do get a little bit of an incense type of feel. And lastly, my favorite, which I knew from the get-go this was gonna be my favorite, but that is Rain Tea. Now, Rain Tea was different than I was expecting, and different than what a lot of people are describing it to be. A lot of people said it was going to be like Imagination. To me, this is an entirely different fragrance than Imagination. Just because it has tea, it doesn't mean that it's going to smell the same. Now, Imagination, when you think of Imagination, you almost think of a blue type of tea scent. It's more soapy, it's more just of a clean vibe. Versus when you smell Rain Tea, it's more of a traditional, more green, earthy type of tea fragrance. So think in the realm of like Wulong Cha, right? It's more of an earthy, more of a greener type of tea. While I do think that Rain Tea is not nearly as earthy or as green as other tea fragrances in the market, it definitely leans more into that realm. And I think they actually did a pretty good job with this one. Obviously, guys, with all of these, I only tried on skin one time. So you have to kind of consider the fact that I didn't do a full test on it, but these are just my first impressions on the fragrances. I really don't think these are going to be worth the hassle of going to China or even paying crazy money for them. I think if they do come to the US, you should definitely check them out, smell them, and figure it out for yourself and see if it's something that you're actually worth copying. If you've had the opportunity to try the China exclusives, let me know what you think down in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to follow Tony Aromas.